Part 2, When to Write Alternative Text and Understanding Context. So when you're working with visual content, you need to ask yourself, is it decorative or is it providing content? Answering this question is going to be really important to determine when to write alternative text. Okay, first, is it decorative? So is the image providing just visual appeal? Is it not providing content to the user? If it passes the it's pretty test, we all know what that is. It's pretty and you like it and it's visually appealing. It may just fall into this decorative category. Okay. On the opposite of that, we have, is it providing content? So is the image itself providing information or content to the user? Is there text within the image? Is the text surrounding the image not explaining what the image is? If any of these are yes, if you're answering yes to any of these bullets, you need to provide alternative text with the image, because otherwise that image and that information within that image is not being conveyed to someone using a screen reader. Okay. By providing the alternative text, the screen reader is going to have access to that information, and then it'll give that to the user. So by writing the alternative text for these situations, you will ensure equal access to all of your audience. All right. Another thing to understand with alternative text is that context is key when you write alternative text. So you need to consider the text that's provided with the image or the visuals, okay? You also need to think about the messaging around the topic that you're trying to convey to your audience. All of this is going to help you determine when to write alternative text as well as what to write. Context example. So imagine you're looking at a website about corgis as a dog breed, and this content is on the website. So you have the text and you have this image. So let me read the text to you. It says, corgis are a small-sized dog breed and their fur can have various colors. Here's an example of a corgi. Okay, and next to it we have an image of a corgi dog. So you need to decide as the content creator, is this image decorative or is it providing content? This example is providing content. So I recommend, yes, you would provide the alternative text. You might write something like this. Let me show you an example. A corgi dog is sitting in a field of grass. Its ears are sticking up straight. Its eyes and nose are dark in color. It has a big smile on its face and its tongue is sticking out. Its fur is white with patches of orange. Okay, so taking into account the context and the text that's nearby this image, that's what I would write. So now I want to look at the same image, but with different context. And let's see what happens here. Okay, so this is the exact same image. Now think of it in an online course that's teaching students about photography. Here's what appears in the course. I'm going to read you the text, and then we have the same image as the last slide. Here is an example of a sunset photo. Notice the lighting in the photo. So now we have to decide, is this image decorative or is it providing content? It's providing content. Now, the next question is, would you write the same alternative text for this image as you did for the website about corgi dogs? Sorry. No, you would not. And why is that? It's because of context, okay? The purpose of the image in this online course is completely different from the purpose on the corgi website. You will need to describe it differently in the alternative text because of the context. Does that make sense now? So here's what I would write for this one. The alternative text I would write is, a corgi dog is sitting in a field of grass at sunset. The light from the sun is behind the dog and creates a golden glow around it. And you can go so on and so forth from there, but you get the idea. So you'll focus on what's relevant to the context when you write alternative text. So I wanted to give you this example first about context before we move into the 5 steps for writing alternative text. Check out the Part 3 video, allaboutaccessibility.com.